We have a situation here. He's packing. He's packing. This guy is loaded. He's packing. He's packing. This guy is. Hey, alarm! Alarm! Hey, alarm! Alarm! He's packing. Hey, alarm! Alarm! This guy is loaded. He's packing. Hey, you!
Please, Chief.
What do you want?
Please.
Certainly hot in here. Come on!
Okay.
Leave my kitchen at once!
Okay.
Yes,
Please. I'm sorry, sir.
you'll have to leave. Too bad.
Restricted area.
Okay.
Don't stay in here too long then.
What was the name, please?
Mr. Tobias Reaper.
We have a situation here. He's packing. Alarm! Hey, you! Alarm! He's packing. Alarm! Hey, you! This guy is loaded. He's packing. Alarm! Hey, you! Alarm! He's packing. Alarm! This guy is loaded.
Obviously, you are not invited here, mister.
Yo! Welcome back, everyone. How's it going? I'm very conscious of the volume of my voice now with this filter. That would have been a louder yo, usually. I will have to be very careful. How's it going, everyone? Solistair, Yuki, Van, Fox, Gunblade, Billy, Mr. Stunt, Bad Humans, Dim, Cody, Pew, Elaval, Secondnaut, Ichiban. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to day 18 in the Summer Strand subathon. Day 18 already. We're flying through this month. Let's get back into some DS, shall we? Hold on a second here. Let me get this off the screen. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is for today. We'll start off with some DS and then maybe switch to the thing. I reckon we'll probably finish the thing next time we play it. Feels like we're getting close to the end. Maybe we could do some Half-Life 2 later if we meet the goal. We'll see. We'll take it as it comes. Reuter, hey, how's it going? 1 second here. Hope you're enjoying the
again.
Whoa!
It is happening again.
Courier with the 10 pack. Thank you.
Thanks.
The big 10. Cheers. Much appreciated. Enjoy whoever got a free sub. And Overgamers as well with the 5. Cheers. Thank you. Hey, Az, how's it going? Good to see you. Taco, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, cheers for the big 10. That'll add some points to the list.
Thanks.
Add some time to the clock. We don't really need much. We're not desperate for time on the clock, that's for sure, after Mint. I'll probably have to put a cap on the subathon at some point. Sometime next month. I don't think I want to be streaming all month next month.
He's packing.
I'm not sure if I want to be streaming for the entire summer. You know, it'd be nice to have some time to myself. Sometime. Maybe. We'll see. Elaval with the 5-pack as well. Thank you. Cheers. Pew with the 91 as well. Thank you. Shonen Soul. Hey. Welcome back, everyone. It's good to see you. Legion.
He's packing.
An anonymous gifter with the 5 as well. Thank you. I deserve a break. The thing is, this summer, we're getting some big releases. You know, we're getting DS2 this month. We're getting the MGS3 remake later on in the summer. I'll probably want to do some kind of build-up to that as well. But yeah, I would also like to have some time to myself, too, in the summer. So we'll see. Hopefully next month. Hopefully next month I'll get some time to myself at some point. And an anonymous gifter as well with the 3 on top of that. Thank you. My God, all the gift bombs. Cheers. The Oilers are oiling. Hold on a second here. Let's open up Death Stranding Vendetta. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oilix. Bam, ba-da-ba-ba. He's backing. Hey, let me capture this. Decima. Okay. I keep forgetting how I have the audio balanced in this game. Let's just see how it is. I think this is about right. It should be about right, I hope. Oh, boy. It was fun seeing some of that game again, Absolution. We still have a few hours to go, I think. And then after Absolution, we'll probably do GTA 4 in the VODs. We've went through the entire Hitman series, more or less. We haven't shown any World of Assassination. I have like 100 or 100 plus World of Assassination VODs, I think. Played an ungodly amount of that game. The playlist for that on my YouTube channel is wild. There's so many VODs. Maybe we could do a few VODs from my first playthrough. We'll see. But I think we'll do GTA 4 after Absolution. Okay, continue. Restricted area.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until the...
That'd be great at the beginning. I was quite mad at the game. Yeah, of course I was. Even after 1,000 hours in World of Assassination, you can feel like a bit of a novice. Because there's just so much knowledge to acquire. The maps are so dense. And there are so many different things you can play in the game. Like, when it comes to the main story missions and all of the little intricacies of the mission stories and what have you, I'm still a baby with a lot of that stuff, you know? I've played fuckloads of Freelancer. But when it comes to the main missions, I still kind of feel like a bit of a novice. It's a dense game. Right, I think I need to plug in another controller. Hold on. Bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-da-ba-bum. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Wonder if we'll have any there we go. Hopefully that's the first and only disconnection. Let's go down to the private room for a second. Your work is greatly appreciated. I'm a little bit unsettled with this Death Stranding playthrough. I'm not really enjoying it as much as I enjoy the other playthroughs because I feel kind of like I'm on a timer, you know? And when I'm playing this game, I like to be totally fucking zen. Like, I can just go at any pace. But here, I'm like, oh, I need to time it with the release of the next game. And, you know, I'm not able to just do what I want to do in the game. And I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do all these extra deliveries and 5-star the preppers, but don't really have time to be doing all that shit either. I'm not really sure how the time is working out, so... yeah, it's I mean, it's still okay. I'm still having a decent time with it, but I prefer to be, I prefer to have total freedom, you know, with the timing when I'm playing this game, which I feel like I don't really have this time. But with DS2, I'll have all the time in the world, so that'll feel good. I won't be in any rush.
Good morning, Sam.
My balls. Sounds like it's time to return to the Ballad of Truck Western and go true Zen mode. I don't really feel too Zen when I'm playing as Superstar Cannibal Truck Western. Okay. What am I doing here? We see if we can get any nightmares. We still haven't triggered a single nightmare sequence. No nightmare at the feet. See if we get a nightmare at the mirror. No nightmare at the mirror. Let's see if we get a nightmare at BB. Oh, we got the shower nightmare. We did get one. Are we playing only DS1 until DS2? No. Jesus! What the fuck? I was actually wondering there if that was Hitman. I was wondering if the Hitman VOD resumed or something. That's a new nightmare, I guess. I've never seen this one. Jesus Christ. I wonder, do you only get that after the cliff sequence? Is it like... we get it when we look at BB? Like memories of the battlefield? Jesus Christ, that actually scared me. Okay, let's have a few cans here. Right, I need to go and fill up my glass of water because I'm fucking withering away again today. What? What the fuck are these sounds? These are not the normal menu sounds. Whoa! Marriage sucks. You still breaking your back, hauling shit through the wilderness, Sam? Ever long for a little company? I know I used to. Not anymore. But between you and me, I can't help thinking life was easier back when I was on my own. The freedom to do whatever the hell I wanted. No one pissing and moaning over every tiny thing. Crying face. I love the way this story progresses in the emails. Where does this girl get off being so fucking fussy? I swear I can't do anything right. Should have seen the fight we had the other night. Ghost face. Whoa. I tell you, it's true what they say. Familiarity breeds contempt. Don't ever get married, Sam. Thumbs down, but thumbs up to you. Thumbs up to you, Sam. What the fuck is going on? This has to be a bug, right? This isn't a nightmare. But who's... the thing? It's the fucking thing! Oh my god! I had the emulator running and my controller was hooked into both. Oh my god, that's amazing. All right, let's turn off that emulator. Jesus Christ. Okay, I forgot to turn off my emulator last night. It was still running from yesterday. Oh my god, okay. That worked out perfectly. You know, I had a menu open. Okay, Jesus Christ. It felt like it could have been a nightmare in the game at first. I thought the audio quality sounded a bit off. I was like, Jesus, those gunshots, it doesn't really sound right. But, you know, I didn't know. I thought maybe it still could have been a nightmare. I go up to BB and we just suddenly hear gunfire. It felt like it could have been a nightmare in the game, maybe. Right, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll leave you here with a tune. Ghost, or I like to call it toes. Lately I just wanna suck your toes. Lately, I just wanna suck your toes. Pop virus. I'll leave you with pop virus. All right, I'll be right back.
君を探してる霧の中で朽ち果ててもさまよう闇の中で君を愛してる刻む一泊の永遠を歌の中で君を探してる波の中で笑いながら漂う今の中で君を愛してる刻む一泊の永遠を刻む一粒の永遠を
Hey! This is such a feel-good tune. Okay.
ふざけた人間なんだ偏る生活をかぶいたそう君の手のひら美しくくるくる
The song fits perfectly with Sam drinking cans as well.
心臓から花が咲くように魔法はいつでも歌う波に乗っていた始まりは炎や棒切れではなく音楽だから
It really feels like an ad or something when I'm looking at him, combined with the music. The cheeky little look over at the can. But, okay. I think I want to take my time a little bit at the start today. Go back to the eastern map. I want to get the harmonica. Maybe deliver a few more packages to Jeff because I want to see what his emails are about Homo Ludens. Maybe I'll just get the harmonica for now. Cut the music. Like how in the overworld there's no music until you run into someone's constructs. And you hear this tune or some other tune. Yeah. Seems like they only wanted you to hear music when you stopped. You had to like stop to listen to it, or for the scripted sequences. I do hope in DS2 though, in the post game, we get the ability to listen to music whenever we want on the go. I feel like they should have done that. I can understand it for like the main story, but in the post game, I feel like you should have been given the ability to listen to music anywhere. Okay, we have to check for nightmares again. Gary. No, still no ghosts. Still no toes. I didn't mean to do that. Ghost.
Hey there.
Balls. Toes. Lately, I just wanna suck your toes. Yeah, that should be Pew's anthem. Oh, we don't have access to the garage, or well, we do, but there's nothing available. Hold on, let's see if my bike is still up here.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
I drove all the way up here, I think.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Good morning, Sam.
Let me see. It doesn't look like there's any vehicle up there. No, Pew. I'm gonna go back and get a bike.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges on verify decontaminating suit. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Oh. And it's warm, even with this air conditioner. It's scorching today. Okay. Fabricate. Let's create a reverse trike. Take this out. I'll take a couple of ladders. I'll take a couple of climbing anchors. I gotta get my hands on Buddy Bot today. Surely we'll get the Buddy Bot mission sometime today.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Buddy Bot, Buddy Bot, have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Even when my heart turns cold, have mercy on me. Buddy Bot, Buddy Bot, have mercy on me.
Still got it.
For the musician, oh, there is a bike up there. I didn't see it on the map. For the musician, do we have to find something for him first? Then bring it up to him, or will he have something there? I think we need to find something for him. You prefer this version of Many Men? Buddy Bot. Buddy Bot. Have mercy on me. I have a memory of finding something for the musician up here.
Wonder if anyone's watching.
I always forget this every time I play the game. I always have this same question. Do I need to go up to him first? What part did I play in my band again? I played drums. I played drums in a metal band. In my teenage years. Distro Center, Wind Farm. We got a chip here.
There we go.
Ash, Lost Sheep music, is it? I thought I remembered it being around here somewhere. Oh, you have Volt Steve? Yeah, we mainly played, like, you know, the classic thrash metal. Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Pantera. Bits of Iron Maiden. You know, all the 80s stuff. Never played any Sepultura. Did I have long hair? Yeah. I still have long hair. Although, not for long. Right. Yeah, I'm not seeing any sheet music. Head to his terminal. Okay, he has one waiting for you. You know, sometimes with these optional prefers, you need to find something first just lying around. It's easy to forget.
Okay, ready to go, Speed Demon.
Oh, I'm sorry, cool man, no. I hope you weren't offended. I guess I've just been busy. Yeah, I don't remember even seeing it. I'll have to check. Good to see you, cool man. Am I holding up with the heat? Okay, I mean, I have this air conditioner. I wish it didn't affect my mic quality like it does, but hopefully it hasn't been too bad. Yeah, this air conditioner's been putting in serious work. But I have to have... It's so loud, you see. I have to have this extra filter on my mic when I have it turned on. And the filter kind of fucks with my mic settings. And it'll also filter out my loud calls and stuff. So I don't like to have it turned on all the time. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my balls, even when they turn small. Have mercy on me. There's his little shack over there. Alright, let's go down to him. Ooh, this looks nice here. That stream, the water looks so nice in this. Down to the musician. Here, have a few lights. There we go. Probably could have placed that rope in a... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Probably could have placed that rope in a slightly better position. I have one myself here, though. How far down is this going to take me? Oh, it's going to take me all the way. Okay. Nice. BB enjoyed the big jump. I can't wait to see slightly grown up Lou in part 2. Looks like we'll be moving around with her outside of the pod as well. She's not going to be in the pod. Be interesting to see what new things they do with Lou. Don't tell me anything. Because they probably revealed some of the new things you can do. Music is life.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. All weapons will remain.
The water in this game can look really nice, I think. Sometimes the streams look gorgeous in this. Sometimes when you're flying over them as well on the zip lines.
Order assigned. Weapons restriction beginning scan. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, this isn't one of the better looking streams. Looks a little bit glitchy as well, some of the little splashes there. Some of the streams look real nice though. Maybe the slightly slower moving ones. So from afar here, it probably looks better. Hey, Helgast. Many men. Many, many, many men. Okay.
Looks like a way through.
Gorilla's engine. Yeah, it became more of a collaborative project once Kojima Productions came on board. Koji Pro also made their own changes to the engine. It was renamed to Decima to symbolize that collaboration as well. It wasn't known as Decima before Kojima Productions came on board, and then it kind of became this collaborative engine that they both worked on together.
Not bad.
Okay. Guess we'll put down another anchor here. Kojima, maybe he'll release the XOF engine next. There's our sheet music. I think this is all we need to deliver to get the harmonica. If we only need to deliver this one thing, we get our little gift. Whoop. We're out of juice on this speed skeleton. Nice.
Feels like I'm walking barefoot.
Yeah, let's change. Ooh, okay, I don't have any boots. It's so insane that people still need a title command because they watch on mobile or some shit. How can that be a thing? How can you be in a stream and not be able to read the fucking title of the stream? Should have brought some boots. Fuck. Alright, screw it, let's drive back. Sam's gonna be bleeding soon if we don't. He's gonna be hobbling around. Go back to that bike.
Whoa! Oh no! Oh dear! Ah!
JFR live with the 20 pack. Thank you. Cheers. Big generosity. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, let's go back and get some boots. I think maybe he was lying about hating Half-Life 2. I wasn't even sure if it was the same person at first. That's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? It's a bit suspicious. Thank you. Cheers.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
All right, let's get some new boots. Let's charge up this speed skeleton. Cheers, JFR. Let's share this memory chip data as well.
I say, I don't know what I did to deserve such kindness.
16 more. A God of War soundtrack.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay. Well, I almost forgot my boots. Fabricate. There we go. Buy a couple of pairs. Attach that one. Stick that one on the feet. The water in the streams is in timefall. After the timefall hits the ground, it runs off into regular water. Becomes regular water. But some stuff seems to be made from material which is naturally resistant to timefall anyway, you know, like the fabric of the suit that he wears.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay. There we go. Charge up that speed skeleton.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Does it get diluted or is it plain water? I can't remember what they say about it. I just remember that there's a note where they talk about it. But I forget the specifics. And if you play the original version of the game, water even converts into monster energy magically without explanation. You stand in a stream and then magically your canteen fills with monster energy. Although I guess it's still kind of magic in this because it converts into Bridges energy, right?
God damn.
We'll be going back to Cyberpunk because Mint donated for it. He donated over $1,000 for Cyberpunk. So I'll be giving it another shot sometime down the line. We'll probably restart the playthrough. I'm thinking of restarting with Male V and playing as like a street kid or something. Because it might be easier for me to accept who my character is at the beginning. Like some people were saying, Female V really doesn't sound like your archetypal corpo. She sounds more like an edgy street kid. I just wasn't feeling it, Malevolence. I thought the opening to the game was a big mess where you really felt the development troubles that the game had. You know, like the corpo intro where it like begins and it's over in such a short span of time, then it fast forwards to like a whole new intro. Kind of feels like they just scrapped the previous intro that you did, where like the implications of everything that you did at the start to just feel irrelevant and go into the background. Just the overall tone of the game I really wasn't feeling. Like all the characters trying to sound cool. I just didn't really like the way the characters interacted, and I really didn't like my character and the way my character spoke. Yeah, I don't know. The dialogue options being like a formality. Come on. Yeah, I wasn't really crazy about the dialogue system and the choices that I had in dialogue. It just all felt, you know, the responses were all just kind of fairly trivial and boring, where I felt like, you know, these may as well just play automatically, it felt like half the time. Jackie's death, Ichiban? Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about Jackie when he died because I barely got to know him. And it felt like they were just like doing the bare minimum to get me to care about him. Oh, Jackie has a girlfriend that he really likes and we get to see him interact with her for 2 seconds. Oh, he loves her. Oh, he has a mother who cares about him. You know, it felt like it felt too telegraphed that they were just like they just had enough time to do these bare essential things to get me invested in the character. Yeah, I don't know, just the whole intro, you really just felt the development hell during that intro. Like where they were just like rushing through one intro, scrapping it 2 seconds later, and then like restarting it with this whole new intro, but not really having enough time to make you invested in what was going on in the new story. I don't know, yeah. Right, what the hell am I doing here? I want to grab onto my other rope. But there were some things I was enjoying about the game. I think I was enjoying the game the most when I got to explore my apartment for the first time and I was taking in the world a bit, like the intense media saturation and the ads everywhere and the hyper corporate dystopia of the world. Reading the medical lottery emails and stuff like that was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. For the most part, I just wasn't feeling the intro as a whole. And the story they were telling.
God, this is heavy.
It is happening again.
Arits. Arits with the 15 pack. Thank you. Thank you. We're at 2499. Hey. Cheers.
He's packing.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't have minded it so much if it was like less on rails too, you know, cause it's like it was kind of the typical modern video game intro in a lot of ways, where it's just this big on rails story until the game opens up for like 8 hours. I think I probably wouldn't have been bothered as much if it opened up a bit earlier and I was able to just do my own thing and explore the city and get invested in what I chose to get invested in. But yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that intro. Dabwell with the 5 as well. Thank you. Okay, we did it. We met the goal. Cheers, everyone. A crazy generosity today to kick off the stream. My God. Thank you. Thank you. Let me change the goal.
Too soon.
I guess we'll switch over and do some Half-Life 2 later on in a few hours. We'll take a break from the thing. That's a close-up on the rope there. Yeah, we have a 3K goal ready. Our 3K goal is heavy rain. Give me a second here. We'll edit this. $3,000. Target 3,000. Text. No, it won't be a first playthrough, but I haven't played it since it first released way back, and I barely remember anything, so it still should be pretty fresh. Okay, did that goal update? Okay, there we go. Yeah, cheers once again, everyone. And for the crazy generosity throughout the whole subathon. We meet another goal. Cheers, everyone.
Just a little longer.
Is that the first cairn we made? I think it might be.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get my activity feed back up here again. Hover rope. Recover rope. Oh! Recover rope means dismantle the rope. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Does it say that for other structures? Recover it? I want to plant another one. I wanted to use the rope. But the option wasn't appearing. What was the deal with that? There is no goal for me to play the Witcher trilogy, but I'm sure we'll get around to it someday. Close.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID. Verified.
Maybe it's because I held down the button. Maybe there was a separate dismantle thing and I did that by mistake.
You sent bridges? For real?
That's me, the legendary porter.
Oh, fuck me. What am I gonna do with all this? Good problem to have, but still.
Alright, give me my harmonica. Maybe I'll have to deliver one more thing to him, I don't know. I think maybe you need to get 3 stars before you get your first reward. Skilled mover.
The network's been working out pretty good for me, so... Okay, let's do it. Sign me up for the UCA, or whatever.
Wop, 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 wop. There we go.
So this is it, huh? Don't really feel any different. I guess I'm part of something bigger now. Well, I should get back to searching for some new shit to listen to. Always something good out there. Hey, Sam. You the musical type?
A little bit.
Harmonica here with your name on it. The traveling man's instrument. You can play it any way you like. Go on, take it. Let your soul sing.
Wait.
Seriously though, it's an honor. Sam Bridges. Damn.
Damn.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Safe travels.
Any lore reason why the USA is the size of a city? Because people's perception of time and space has been warped by the Death Stranding. But really because it's a video game. Okay. Let's test out this harmonica.
At least you know your limits, huh?
How do I do it again? Ah, no. There's already music playing here. We can't be playing the harmonica, listening to that racket over there. No. an entire piss. Wait, no, this isn't piss. This is a giant cairn, I think.
Looks like a path.
I feel like it's pretty rare you see the full-sized cairns. This is what happens when a bunch of players rest at the exact same spot.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Thought there might be like a unique line or something. It'll fill your stamina up faster if you rest at one of those and your stamina's low.
It was about to drop.
Love his little wiggle. Her little wiggle. And now, I think you can whistle as well, right? Yeah. Can you whistle like this before you get the harmonica? I can't remember. I think you probably can. You need to be sitting down to do it. Because otherwise they'll just call out for people. BB enjoyed Sam's whistling. We're getting showered with likes here.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Ba ba dum bum. Ba ba dum bum.
It's a close one.
These big whale tails. Bum ba dum bum. Ba ba da doo.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, I think we'll go back to the western part of the map. The middle part of the map. You can't... You can't sing into a microphone, can you? And have BB hear you? Is that in the game?
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Our little startup jingle. Okay, back to the central region. I think I'll go to Lake Knot first. Maybe deliver that pizza. Do the silly little pizza delivery. Mad's boozing again.
Our little secret. I got my hands on something special. Pata mon traché concru. I might lay the chest somewhere you rolled them. A toast to Lisa. And to you. Not bad.
And the last one we watched, he was hammered drunk when he walked in. Confessing that he was the one responsible for how Lisa ended up. I don't think we ever get a full backstory there. Like, I don't think we learn exactly what happened with Lisa. Maybe I'm just not remembering. But it was his fault, whatever happened, or that's what he thinks. And he swears that he won't let the same thing happen to us. That he'll protect us no matter what. And that doesn't happen either. I think it's a little bit of a Hannibal nod there as well, a little Hannibal reference. I think it's the same wine he drinks in Hannibal, right? Something like that. Let's see. What orders do we have here? Another V chip, V recovery, pizza delivery to Peter Englert. Let's do this one. A freshly baked Get Well pizza, topped with ham. The container must be kept flat or the pizza will be spoiled. Deliver fresh pizza to Peter Englert in Shelter 2384. If you don't deliver it within the time limit, it'll go cold and you'll need to keep it flat too. Otherwise, it'll be spoiled. Yeah.
Make sure you carry pizzas properly at all times. If you do something stupid, like turn it on its side, you'll ruin it.
I still haven't seen that film with Mads where he's drunk all the time. What's it called again? Another Round. Another Round. Maybe he's a big drinker in real life too. Why is he drinking all the time in these films and games? Fun movie.
Stand clear.
He's a Dane. Danes love their booze.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set.
Actually, yeah, I think I remember him saying that. Like when he was deciding if he wanted to work with Kojima or not. You know, he like took him around to a few bars in Denmark. And you know, they just kind of they watched some sport together. Yeah, I remember that now. That's how they first met. They just you know, Mads just wanted to get a vibe for Kojima, so he just brought him around to watch some sports with him in a few bars in Denmark. And then he decided that he would work on the project after that little meeting. Pretty sure that's how they met and how he decided if he was going to work on the game or not, just by hanging out with him, drinking in Denmark. I don't think this was in Japan. So yeah, I remember specifically him talking about some sport that he was watching. But I can't remember what the sport was. It was something weird. It was something like handball or something, or like some like specific sport that the Danes are really into. Curling? It was something that Mads was really into anyway. The Danes are big on... I think it was handball. Peter Angler, where's your little shelter here? I went too far, I think, or not far enough. Battle-a-doo. Music on or off for playthrough? Do you mean, is the music in the game right now coming from in the game? This is in-game music. You get little pizza delivery themes. Okay. I'm pretty sure the thing has been turned off. All right, here's your get well pizza.
Delivering cargo. Delivery complete.
I was seduced by the hand. Yes. Like baker's yeast.
Thank you for your continued support. Good work.
I've been waiting, Delish. Okay, there we go. One delivery made to the mysterious Peter Englert. The only person you deliver to who has a full, normal name. Very suspicious. Just a normal guy, nothing weird. He's not Thomas Southerland, who works in the south. He's not Jake Wind, who works in the wind farm. He's not someone defined by their hobby or the job that they do. He's not the cosplayer or the film director or the musician or the engineer or the craftsman. What is your deal, Peter Englert? He's a fisherman. I wonder if we'll be able to fish in DS2. Go fishing for BTs. Battle-a-doom. Battle-a-dum. How am I doing on crypto biotes? I don't think we used that many, actually, in the first cliff fight. 75. I've never been too big on anchovies myself. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Dim, maybe I haven't had them since I was a kid. Like, I've grown to have a bit more of a taste for olives. I used to hate olives, but now I kind of like olives. Cheeses, like blue cheeses and nasty-looking cheeses. I'm a bit more open to experimenting with weird cheeses now. Yeah, so maybe I need to give anchovies another go. Peter Englert, a heartfelt expression of gratitude. I do my best hammy Troy Baker impersonation. My dear Mr. Bridges, I must applaud you on a job exquisitely executed. I am given to understand that the pizza in question arrived in impeccable condition. I don't know what this fucking voice is. Marvelous. Alas, I must also apologize on behalf of my sister. She was asleep when you arrived, you see. Praying emoji. As for myself, I was out and about attending to private matters that demanded my utmost attention. But I am on my way home as I write. I would have very much preferred to thank you face to face, but on this occasion, you will have to forgive me. 10 thumbs up. I sound like a plantation owner. Maybe it works. I feel like he kind of has that bit of a, you know, kind of goes into that sort of a cadence. Maybe. Kind of. Okay. Let's head back up to this distro center. Sounded like the psychiatrist in L.A. Noire. We need to play L.A. Noire at some point. I did. I didn't really like it when I played it way back. I want to give it another try. I haven't played it since it first came out, and when I played it back then, I just got bored of the loop. I wasn't invested enough in the story. And I just kind of got bored of doing the same thing in the crime scenes and... Yeah, I think it might be a fun stream game to do sometime. Maybe next year if I do that big subathon I was talking about for GTA 6.
Charged up. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
You really like the story, yeah?
Clear. Weapons detected.
I know Second Knot is a big hater. He's made that very clear.
Proceed to distribution center.
When was the last time you played it, Second Knot? Did you give it a second chance since you played it back in the day?
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Second Knot doesn't hate everything. Okay. I think I'll teleport my ass down to south of Lake Knot. Yeah, Happy Metal Bear, I'm a little bit concerned. Or, you know, I hope that if there is much more combat, it'll be better. But I'm hoping it'll still be, you know, focused on the traversal delivery sim aspect, and that you'll be able to avoid combat sequences for the most part. You know, unless the combat is, like, much better. But I don't hate the combat sequences in this either. Even though the cliff sequences aren't particularly great gameplay-wise, I still think they serve to pace the game nicely. You know, having these little set-piece moments breaking up the gameplay loop. I still think they're kind of nice and refreshing when you get them, and the spectacle of them. I like the scenes. I can still have a pretty fun time with the gameplay during them as well. Even if they're not, like, amazing.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
A desperate plea for a second pizza pie. What do you want this time? My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, it is I, Peter Englert, the world's foremost connoisseur of the delicious pizzas you so faithfully deliver. Though my impudence would shame the very devil himself, I regret I must entreat you to bring us another of these delectable dishes, this time from South Knot City. I'm expecting company. A sweet couple of whom I am intensely fond. They insisted that they would be allowed to take the air. But with the wilderness being so very dangerous, I refuse to entertain the thought. Alas, while we will be remaining indoors, I am incapable of preparing anything but the most base and disagreeable cuisine, and so I must place myself at your mercy yet again. Yes, hold on, I can't see this fucking word. Lest the poor dears starve. While I have already, I am very much aware, gone far beyond the bounds of common decency in making this request, I must compound my sins with a stipulation. The pizza in question must be topped with the bacon of the incomparable Iberico pig. Well, how are we going to get our hands on this pig? Let me chug a few cans and we'll head back out. Oh, wait, I forgot. I meant to teleport to... I forgot why I came here in the first place. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get back up. Oh, what the hell? Did it not say go back to the private room? Why are you resting? I probably have to leave it and go back in. Game? Game? Christ. Thank you. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys.
Good morning, Sam.
Okay, back to the distro center south of Lake Knot. Yeah, I just don't know how to unlock number or 83. That's the problem. Maybe I had it there, but I don't think so. Was it on the list? Anyone notice it there? Down to South Knot. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. That's okay. I'm sure we'll get it eventually. I don't think you have to do all sorts of crazy shit to unlock it. You have to retrieve the injured porter near the chiral artist. I'm aware of that. That's a part of the order itself, right? I'm just not sure when you take on the order or what you need to do to unlock the order. Distro Center, yeah, I know where you get the order. I'm just not sure what I need to do to unlock the order. a really, really shitty hotel room with an incredibly uncomfortable bed that he has to handcuff himself to every time he sleeps, and where they spy on him every day and take his blood and his bodily fluids. I guess you could call it a hotel room.
Someone's out.
Are we building roads? We haven't been building too many roads so far, but we might build a couple. I'm kind of unsettled in this playthrough because I can't really take my time like I usually do. I feel like I'm on a timer to finish the game. Don't remember seeing this logo on this bridge, or on this structure here. The web again. Like the dream catcher. Yeah, it unlocks sometime around here. I'm sure we'll get it soon. Ooh, my frames are a little off here. My anti-aliasing is a little bit wonky too. Maybe I should change and test the other option that I have.
Sam. She doesn't bite.
Oh, okay, Fausla.
Glad you made it.
Weird. So I have anti-aliasing just turned off at the moment.
She's hungry.
What the?
The Odger deck going crazy. It's a BT. The handprints on her neck there. I'm not sure if I'd paid attention to that before.
There, she's down. Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me. It's not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? You're hooked up. Now you know why I can't leave.
Hey, Crow.
So about the supercell. Do you think the grown-ups could talk for a minute? Thank you. Look at this. This was the chiral density when the supercell appeared. But almost immediately after, it dropped to normal levels. In other words, the storm vanished in less than a second.
That's impossible.
Okay, let's pull the data from your cufflinks and take a look then.
It's the thing. Someone's playing the
Well,
thing.
that's all pretty crazy, but at least you're not. Timestamps in the logs support your story.
Her facial
Best guess
capture
I
is
can muster
wonky.
is you were trapped between two different spacetimes.
Two different space-times.
That mouth is all over the place.
HQ is doing a deeper analysis. All they've got to work with is the frequency spectrum, but with a little effort, they should be able to figure out where you were sent. Another chiral spike. She's been crying more at night. Chiral density increases in regions connected to the chiral network, but the numbers are way higher than I projected.
That's bad, right?
Yeah, more connections means more chiralium. Early on, Bridges did acknowledge this as a potential problem, so I installed special limiters in the cupids to keep the chiral levels in check. Looks like the limiter on yours is faulty, though. The supercell and the temporal phenomenon that you experienced may be related to all this.
Are you saying if I keep extending the network, we might be in for more temporal phenomena?
Maybe. Or worse, we cause another death stranding.
But you got a solution.
Of course I've got a solution. Right over here, in fact. We just need to integrate a limiter into this new Cupid I threw together. Thought I'd make you one since you said you were coming.
Great. Crisis averted.
No, crisis not averted. We need to rewrite the software to work with the new hardware.
Well, then get to it.
Yeah, no can do. I designed the hardware, but the software was written by someone else.
Well, where can we find them?
Her. The name's Lochna. She was a member of Bridges 1. You'll have to head to Mountain Knot City.
All right, I gotta take a Cupid there anyway.
Oh, good. That's great. Here we go again. I don't know what's gotten into her lately. She's so scared. Look at her. Maybe the other side wants her back.
It looked a lot bigger there.
She wants to go back. We can't keep on like this. That much I know.
You wanna tell me what happened?
She was due. I was in the hospital waiting for a C-section. Then the terrorists hit us.
Sorry about the frame rate here. I would have changed it beforehand if I knew. Making it look even wonkier with her face too, I think. We'll try and fix it afterwards. Didn't know about all those settings resetting.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I was pinned under the rubble. Nothing to do but wait. And wait. Felt like forever. But no one came. They said air and water. how many days went by. The water ran dry, and the cold set in. I gave birth there in the rubble. But instead of bringing life into the world, I brought death.
Right.
When the time fall stopped, my baby started to cry. She cried, cried, cried. Her life was the price I had to pay to survive. She saved me.
Over here!
Teeth!
I'm over here!
Big teeth!
And we've been together ever since. But she's a BT. The ties that bind her to this place bind me too. You could say I've never really been discharged.
And you're okay with that? I mean, you know she's gone. You want to live your life in the shadow of the dead?
Come on. You, of all people, you chose the dead over the living. Why else would you be here? I just remembered. Dead men told me repatriates have special blood. Mind if I take a sample?
Yeah, sure. Suck me dry. You already bleed me in my sleep. Bit cold, ain't you?
Just a second. There. All done. I want to run a test.
Mama, are you?
I'm sorry, Sam. Would you mind leaving us alone for a while?
Yeah. I gotta get to work.
Sam? Hey, forget what I said about chiral spikes. Reconnecting the world comes first. Maybe we're making things worse. Maybe not. But it's the only plan we've got. Good luck, Sam.
Sam, the delivery terminal outside still works. Go ahead and get it connected. I'll give you further instructions from there.
Okay. Right. Give me some advice for what I should change here, will ya? What resets? Sorry about the fucked up frames there. But we're not playing on a high resolution. I have maximum frame rate up to 120. Maybe I should bring that down to 60. Oh no, TAA is still on from the last time. Maybe I should go for DLSS. Think I should put it on 60? You think that was the issue? You think that'll do the trick? 60 FPS DLSS quality. 140/40. Nico, I'll take your advice as I always do. DLSS quality. Okay. I think now we'll be good. I think we were fine in gameplay before as well. It was just when it triggered the cutscene, it all slowed down. Okay. What regular orders do we have here?
Sam, your next objective is to bring Mountain Knot City into the network. Now, this route will take you to a way station and on to a distro center north of the city. From there, it gets tricky. You'll have to take a detour to get around the mountains.
Still won't be using this Cupid on the way? Software's not been rewritten yet.
It's fine. If you link up Mountain Knot City after your Cupid is fixed, the update should filter through the network, stabilizing the connection. It's just one more reason to get there ASAP. But for now, make do with the Cupid you've got.
Any word from Mama Lee?
None. We'll just have to hope she's all right and keep going. It's what she would want. Anyway, check in at Lake Knot City's Southern Distro Center before you hit the road. And good luck out there.
By the way, Sam, I've added a zipline schematic to your PCC. Figured it would come in handy. All you need to set one up is at least 2 anchors. Why bother carrying cargo across a river or up a steep hill when you can just send it through the air? Am I right? If you want a little hands-on experience, you can use the anchors outside my lab. Have yourself some fun.
The good news is, Fragile's available and willing to lend you a hand. If you want Fragile to send you, you'll need to head to a private room. South Knot City looks closest from what I can see. It'll be a lot quicker than walking, that's for sure. But you can't take any cargo with you, so there's that. It's up to you. Just remember the option's there if you need it.
Die Hardman pushed into the background there for a few seconds. You could tell it was killing him. He had to shut his ass for 20 seconds. Zip lines. Let's see.
Did I tell you we added a zipline option to your PCC? Because we did. Build a few anchors and link them with a line to travel from A to B in record time. Give it a try.
I love Kojima's names. When Die Hardman is announcing why he calls himself Die Hardman at the end of the game, I can take that completely seriously in that moment. Kojima, he can get away with it somehow. He can have this character dramatically announce his name, and it still works. You know, after his confession scene at the end. I love that. I love how ludicrous it is that his real name is also John McClane as well. His real name is the protagonist's name from Die Hard. Okay. We can create zip lines.
Thanks.
Remember I was watching someone do their first playthrough of MGS3, and at the end of the game, when the president says, "You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss," she just burst out laughing. And I thought it was so funny because whenever I played that ending, I never find that funny. You know, I'm so in the world of Kojima that it makes total sense. You know, it's Big Boss. Everyone calls him Big Boss. It's just the way it is. But it was just so funny seeing someone react this way to the name, you know, because it's like, it's absurd and it's silly in some sense. But if you're, you know, if you get into the world of MGS, you can also get to the point where you're like taking it completely seriously in that moment. You know, and Snake's face there, like he, you know, it's played so straight. It's a tragic moment, if anything, you know? The way he slowly puts his hand down to shake his hand. How did she react to Naked Snake? I can't remember. She loved the games, by the way. She loved the series. I watched her go through a few of the games on Twitch. Oh yeah, that was funny. Did I hear that? Yeah, the secret theater is back for Delta, and they're creating some new videos for it. They're creating some new gags. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Freet? Collection. Scattered rare material resources. Is this a regular... This is a main order? I'll accept it anyway. I'll take those. Oh, I have a shitload of PCC2s here. Hold on, let's put 2 of those back.
Order assigned.
It is pretty funny if you can detach yourself from it. You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. Hold on. Take a couple of climbing anchors. You know, just in MGS1 and MGS2, you get used to hearing this name and the legend and respect that's associated with it. So by the time you get to MGS3 and he's getting his title, it's like, oh, you know, this is a big moment. This makes perfect, serious, dramatic sense within the context of everything that's happened. There's nothing silly about this. Nothing silly about his name being Big Boss and that he gets the title for overcoming the boss. For defeating the boss. Of course he's gonna become Big Boss after he beats the boss. How dare you laugh at such a thing? Okay, let's go grab this shit down here. Got a big waterfall here.
Someone's happy.
path am I gonna take? Just run down over here. Oh.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll be curious to see how good the facial capture is in DS2. Like we just saw, it can be pretty wonky in this game. Some faces are just better suited to it than others, and Margaret Qualley's seems to have some problems. That mouth action. I feel like Norman Reedus looks really solid, like 90% of the time in the scenes. Probably because he's pretty subdued as well. You don't really have too many scenes with him opening his mouth big and wide. Almost seems as well like they're trying to highlight in the scene what they can do with the facial capture, you know? It's like they're really trying to emphasize it in that scene. Big close-up on the face with her screaming, the eyes, the tears. You know, it's like they were trying to accomplish something impressive with the capture, but they just weren't able to quite push it far enough or get what they wanted from the scene. You know, you get a lot of close-ups in this game of the faces that really try and show the expressions and the emotion, and sometimes it really works, sometimes it's pretty wonky. You know, like with Leah in the cave at the start of the game, it looks really good. Her kind of somber look with the tears, and the cryptobiote chewing, I think, looks really good. And then some of these other close-ups are not the best. Her head completely stationary, making it more uncanny. Yeah, I guess it can be hard to put your finger on exactly what looks wrong about it. When GZ was revealed in a room with some press, reports mirrored what you're saying. What about Chico's facial animations, huh? I think Chico looks pretty okay in the final version of GZ. Don't remember getting any, like, wonky, uncanny valley vibes. Whoa! Nice ladder. One way only. Alright, we're gonna have to cross over the way here. Go on now, just a little bit more. If I had my otter hat, we would have done that in half the time. With that, you can do these little otter spins. You can barrel roll in the water.
There we go.
Another memory chip. Oh, did it say BB enjoyed the swim? Was BB impressed? Out to Sam for holding out. Okay. I think we'll go for a careful walk back here. Whoa! He's reading the chat! Did I lose a package? I still have all my packages. Okay. I figured if I did the same thing on the way back, I'd drop a package, but they're all strapped on. Whoop. Okay, nice.
About ready to drop.
There we go. How's the old bladder holding up? I always forget where we take a piss. Yeah, we're full up.
I need to take a leak.
Is 100 mils enough to create a mushroom? It is. I don't think that's the smallest mushroom either. What about 50? I think that was less than 50. Oh, we didn't get any mushroom. I wonder why that was. Maybe it was too close to the other mushroom?
Sweet fucking relief.
BB's having a great time. There we go. That's a big one. Okay, which way am I gonna go here? Okay, back up this way. We have a chiral bridge there. I'm not sure if I could make any use of that, though. Hey, Gooch.
Oh, yeah.
Officer Gucci. Gagooch. Gagoots. Yeah, that's quite a skill, isn't it? Being able to stop the piss halfway when he has a full tank. Got the cosplayer. I don't have any stuff to deliver. Okay, that wasn't a bad path to take. Grab some more crypto buyouts for later.
Disgusting. Ugh, it's disgusting.
Forgot you got little dialogue reactions like that sometimes from the crypto buyouts.
Nice.
He keeps eating them though.
Well, better get it done.
There you go. Chug it. I wish I had a vehicle. I feel like we're not seeing too many. Although I guess are we even on the chiral network here? Just about. We're not seeing that many. Not seeing too many player structures in this playthrough so far. It feels like. Do I have the ability to create strand contracts yet?
A bridge
here we
is
go.
another way of describing the connection between you and another porter. If you want to forge a powerful bond, consider a strand contract.
Yeah, the more of these contracts we make, the more people we should see, right? Cancel strand. Oh wait, I already have 10 strand contracts. Okay, I'm hooked up to these 10 people automatically, it seems like. So we should be seeing more of their structures. Maybe your zipline network is still there? I mean, it is in your world, I'm sure. This is a new game, so I don't think I even have you as a on my contract list. If I had you before, I can't remember. I remember seeing one of this guy's structures earlier, homicide. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty easy, cool man. I think the most fun way to play this game is what I did last year during my first playthrough, my first full playthrough of the director's cut. When you get to this mid-game, it can be a lot of fun just trying to do as much as humanly possible. Like if you try and min-max the delivery system and like really try and plan out, like going full postman mode, taking on like 20 or 30 deliveries at once, all while opening up the new optional preppers at the same time. It's a pretty satisfying way to play. It's one cool thing you can do in this, you know, you can take on, I can't remember how many orders at once, but I think like over 30 orders at once you can take on. It can be pretty fun just going from place to place to place, trying to manage all of that. You know, just getting the most out of your time. On very hard at the end game as well, you really feel the value of time in the game, you know, because the more time you spend sleeping in the private room, the more time you're wasting letting your stuff degrade. You know, when you set up zip lines and all this other stuff, when you've built your roads, anytime you sleep, all that stuff will degrade rapidly. So you want to spend as much time out doing stuff as possible and as little time sleeping, because sleep means many, many hours passing, and it means, you know, you'll have all your stuff degrade faster. And then you'll need to go around repairing all your shit, you know? Right, I should have looked for a bike or something on the map. But yeah, it was really fun playing like that last time. Like, making the most out of BuddyBot. Bringing BuddyBot along on my postman routes, because he meant extra cargo, extra space, meaning that I could bring 1 or 2 more deliveries with me if I brought him along. So you'd have like the truck packed with like 10 deliveries sometimes, and BuddyBot tagging along with a couple of extra. This is really the most fun part of the game. Like this stretch from Lake Knot to South Knot, and all of the optional preppers either side in between. If you try and min-max what you're doing in this stretch, in this part of the game, it can be pretty fun. Because the terrain here just feels like, it feels the most dynamic and interesting, and figuring out how you want to move through it can be fun. On the other side of the map, you know, you have this portion here, you have the mountains in the middle, and then you have this other section of land on the opposite side. There's really not much on this opposite side. You know, it's mainly just flat plains and a couple of people to deliver to. And then you have the mountains. The mountains can be fun, but also a bit tedious. You start relying on the zip lines all the time up there. It can be fun setting up the network, but then it just gets kind of boring when you're just zip lining constantly. This is really the most fun stretch of land here. Um, yeah, okay. We'll just, fuck it, we'll just take a slow walk back. This probably isn't hooked up to anything, is it? Yeah, there's some satisfaction in the zip line setting up the network, but when you start relying on them then too much, it's a bit boring. I think the director's cut did quite a bit to balance it out. Given that you can take more cargo on the zip lines, you can get more stuff done. Meaning you don't need to be spending as long on the zip lines. I guess on repeat playthroughs as well, when you start maxing out people around here in the mid game, it means you'll have less zip lining to do on this region.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Welcome to South Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Or, you know, on repeat playthroughs, if you think about making the most out of your delivery routes, you'll find that you'll have to do less zip lining overall when you get the most out of the truck usage on this side of the map. And that combined with all of the extra cargo you can take on zip lines in the director's cut, it means you, just in general, you have to spend less time on them.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay.
A delivery? Great. Always happy to get one, let me tell you.
What's the verdict? Should be in pristine condition.
It's like fresh from the printer or something.
Sam, with the help of the Chiral Network, we've recovered experimental data which should provide a boost to our ongoing research and development initiatives. As a matter of fact, we've already made one breakthrough that can be applied to our weapons programs. Hematic rounds, anti-BT ammunition that utilizes the unique properties of your own blood.
Damn.
However, it's important to remember that with each shot fired, you'll be expending a small quantity of your own blood. And depending on the situation, you may be better off switching back to conventional ammo. Further details can be found in the list of equipment available for fabrication.
Okay. Did I just get a handgun? Do I get any other weapons from this guy? I want to try and... Oh! Oh, this is the automated buddy bot. No one cares about you. Yeah, I want to make sure I have some of the good weapons for the cliff fights later.
Come see us whenever you like, Sam. We're always happy to make time for a hero.
Good work. New order available.
Alright. Are the lethal weapons better than the anti-BT weapons against Cliff and the Skulls? I was pretty sure the hematic stuff worked best against Cliff and the boys. Hematic grenades are pretty damn good anyway. They were working well during that last fight. If you have a shortage of blood, then yeah, I guess you'd have more of an incentive to use the lethal weapons.
The Great Deliverer does it again. Much obliged.
You can even get hematic rocket launchers, can't you, at the end of the game? Or did I just use the regular rocket launchers? I remember during the last cliff fight last time, I used a load of those rocket launchers. I think you can get hematic versions, too. Like hematic stinger launchers. That was pretty fun, just blowing Cliff away with those. Oh, we got the Norman Reedus bike.
Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you for your contribution. I saw that interview Reedus did with Kojima a while back for Death Stranding promo. It was hilarious. Reedus, he was kind of out of it. He was just back from filming his driving show. And, you know, the interviewer was asking him questions about the game, and he was like, oh, Hideo, you just handle this, will you? Sorry, man, I'm out of it. I've been on the road for, like, the last couple of weeks. I don't know what's going on. He barely said a word during the interview. Okay, we have another pizza delivery for Peter Englert. It was the DS2 conference. I'm not sure where it was. It was a good while back. I think it was like a month or so back, or maybe more than that. A freshly baked gourmet pizza topped with the Iberico ham. The container must be kept flat or the pizza will be spoiled. I don't think I'm going to do this yet. I might want to build a road first. I want to build the road to, you know, from South Knot first before we do that. Okay.
Your work is greatly
Someone asking about the boss fights, what I think of the boss fights. I don't think the boss fights are particularly great. Specifically the Higgs BT fights, the second one in particular. I can get a decent amount of enjoyment out of the cliff sections, even though I don't think the cliff sections are really anything to write home about mechanically either, but I think they pace the game nicely. They're a visual feast. There are these little set pieces that kind of break up the loop in a nice way, I think, even if the combat isn't, you know, anything to write home about.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
The materials are back in one piece. Alright, let's see if we can get any nightmare. No, still no feet nightmare. Let's check the mirror. No, still no mirror nightmare.
How you doing, baby?
Yeah, there is a feet nightmare. Yeah, you want to go outside to that, Sam? That's a pretty cool one. Yeah, that was added for the director's cut as well, I think. I don't think that was in the base game. Some upside down chiral world, chiral ocean. Let's head out.
Sorry about the mess. I got caught in the rain. Oops. Didn't mean to give you a shower. Tried waiting it out, but when I checked the time... I'm sorry. Should have come sooner. I got rain in my eyes. Just give me a minute.
Forgot why I went down to the private room to begin with. Actually, I don't know where I'm supposed to be taking my next main order. Yeah, he gives Cliff the classic trench coat. The Big Boss trench coat, the Foxhound trench coat. Okay, where am I doing the next main order? Fuck. Distro Center, south of Lake Knot. Oh, I forget where we take the next main order. I'm gonna zip up here, and I'm probably gonna have to come back down here or something. Is my first playthrough archived? It is on the YouTube channel, yeah. I think pretty much all of it should be there. Certain parts might be cut because of the audio.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders. One moment, sir.
One moment, Sam. You just told me to check. Exclamation mark YT2 for the archived channel. Here it is, buddy bots. Let's get him. Rescue Porter carrying bot research data. Nice. My favorite friend. Although we won't really be able to get the right use out of him this time, you know, we're not doing a full playthrough. We're not taking on 1 million orders at once here.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready. Order assigned. Beginning. Keep on. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
Nice. Someone built a bridge here since we were last here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I pretty much platted DS1. I don't think I ever got all of the achievements, but I could have. I think the only thing I had left to do for the all achievements was like create every single weapon in the game, like fabricate everything. I went well beyond 5-starring everyone. You know, collected all the memory chips, all of that stuff. Like a 5-minute job. Yeah, I just don't give a shit about the achievements. Yeah, I did all the racetracks.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Why am I here? I wanted to fabricate something.
That firearm can be loaded with hematic rounds. It's fitted with a dot sight as well. Should improve your aim.
The racetracks were just a very strange thing to add to the game. Like, why even add that to begin with? Best thing about it was listening to the new... was just listening to the different tunes that you had. The new race car vehicle is pretty nice too, I guess. Right, Nico. It's not like the driving is the game's strongest suit by any stretch. So creating a little thing that focuses on it is strange. But the new racetrack does handle much better than the rest of the cars. You know, you can actually turn properly. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the driving is in the second game. Right, I just want one of these handguns. Okay, that'll do.
Weapon restrictions lifted.
EB enjoyed a sprint. Okay, this guy is over here somewhere, I think. Only noobs use guns against the BTs. You need to get on my level. Whoa! That was a cool little loss of balance. Cool little trip. Right, I thought I remembered where this guy is. Here he is. Hey, Toasty, how's it going?
Sam, there's someone near your position. Did you see them? Take a closer look.
Little
Looks like they're
sign.
secure. Now bring them home.
An injured porter found in a ruined research facility. He's in possession of some important data. I'm not inside an important research facility right now. When did this happen? in a bit of a pickle. All right, see you later. Hope you know how to swim.
What the hell, Sam?
I'm not sure if I've ever seen this game over screen. Look at that face. Harmed defenseless person. I didn't even kill him. Let's see how he likes the container spray.
What the hell, Sam?
I think that was reacting to me spraying him. Just a little bit of spray, and that counted as harming him. The container spray counts as harming him, but the smoke grenades don't. Damn. I wonder does container spray actually deal damage? I never tried using it against mules or anything. Maybe it actually deals damage.
What the hell, Sam?
Alright, there's your punch. Look at the fish. Okay, hold on. Let me try something else here. This will be hilarious if this causes a game over. I don't think it will, though. Oh. Damn. Gun bomb. Yeah, that's just gonna do the same thing. Alright, come with me. Unsuitable surface? What the fuck are you talking about? Why? What a missed opportunity. That would have been so funny. Just clips through. All right, up you go. I can't think of anything I'd be able to do with the rope. You're not allowed to pee on people. Sam is too nice to pee on people. He calls you out if you try it. This grenade isn't a bad idea, Nico. I want to see if I can climb up here. Can I do this with this guy on my back? No. Trying to avoid the BTs that are down there. Hey! All right, let's go feed this guy to the BTs now that the music is finished. You thought I was trying to protect you there, didn't you, from the BTs? No, I just wanted to listen to the music. Back we go. Back we go. I'm not sure if we can actually feed him to the BTs, but let's test it. Let's save as well if I can, so we don't have to do this again. Ah, shit, I can't. Ooh, maybe we won't feed him to the BTs, because I don't know if I want to make this trek again. What? Oh, I can't do it in a BT area. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you there for a few moments. Hopefully they don't get him while I'm running away. He'll be okay. He'll be okay.
Well, at least you know your limits.
Okay. We have our save. Lately, I just want to see your toes. I'm not seeing this new emote, whatever it is. As usual, it takes a fucking day for my 7 TV emotes to load. Okay, they can eat the porters. And now I'm being reminded of the game overs that can trigger with the 2 other porters. You know, the 2 guys you see walking around all the time delivering shit? BTs can catch those guys too, just randomly in the environment. And if they do, you'll get a game over. Through no fault of your own, those 2 porters, if they're irresponsible, can game over your ass. Although I don't think it can happen just like when you're away from them. Like you have to be... You'll see it happen if it happens, you know?
Thanks.
Maybe if you see that they're in danger, you can like prevent it happening. Prevent it from happening. I remember I triggered it once up in the mountains. An anonymous gifter with the gift sub to feet in my mouth. Thank you. 1 second here. Threed, I don't think I thanked you earlier for your 49. Thank you. Someone explain to me what the eyebrowser emote is. Eyebrows going up and down. Horny eyebrows. Angry eyebrows.
Beginning scan.
Naked Mads in freeze eyebrows.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'll take that. This fucking guy. I'm gonna have to walk with him all the way back. I was just gonna say, where did I leave my truck?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Isn't there a lake? You want me to go and drown him in the tar lake? I mean, we've already killed him so many times. I can't imagine that'll be much different, you know? He'll drown in the lake. We'll get the same game over that we got before.
Keep on keeping on.
All right, you. Let's get you back to the distro center. Can you chill with him in the hot spring? I can't remember if I tried last time. Okay, let's see. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to do this. Hopefully he's just lying there still inside his suit. We get to relax while he just gets to float awkwardly. That would be amazing. Oh, nothing. Disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Maybe I could set this up myself manually. Although, no, see, like, you cut to a little scene here. Let's... Maybe we can still do it. The bee guy. Aren't you in my chat? Isn't the bee guy in the chat? I bet he's going to be gone again. Yeah. All right, we'll have a little rest anyway.
Ban 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 abiba no no ban 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 abiba no ban 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 abiba no no EU dana ahan EU dana ahan.
Now this is living.
How do you trigger that? The touchpad. The same thing you do to to shout and whistle. It's the signs that respond to you when you do that. The other Sams, the other players.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the stuff.
Oh, nice. She's doing it. This didn't trigger last time. He has another little animation here, too. Sometimes they can be hard to trigger.
Now this is living. That's the stuff.
Oh, I think we might be getting it. No, just doing the swim again. Ba bum ba dum bum bum. I'm not sure what the song is. I'll wait for a little bit longer, see if we get the other animation. Just doing the swim again. Maybe you need to do something different to get the other animation? Maybe it's just random. BB so at peace. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Flapping her wings. All right.
Now this is living.
Let's hit the road.
Whoa!
Yep.
Oh no! Oh dear! Ah!
Miho! My God, with the 20 pack. The subs keep going. The subs keep coming. Miho, thank you so much. Big gift bomb. Enjoy whoever got one. Cheers, cheers.
What's this, break time?
Who knows? Maybe we will meet the heavy rain goal. I guess there's still a good few days left in the month. Cheers, Miho. The truck is okay. It could be in worse shape. Could be in much worse shape. Iudana. Ha ha ha. What are the lyrics? Anyone know what he's saying? Pop up here.
As a reminder, Sam, when carrying deadly weapons, it's absolutely essential that you exercise restraint. Doubt I need to say it, but killing is off the table. More corpses means more BTs and potentially more void outs. If you kill anyone, you'll be putting not only yourself, but countless other people at risk.
Yeah, I know. Mr. Stunt, those aren't the lyrics, are they? Those are the lyrics. What a nice hot spring. Oh. What a nice hot spring. Ha ha ha.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Maybe it doesn't come across as funny as that in Japanese.
All clear. Welcome.
What a nice hot spring. Ha ha ha. What a nice hot spring. Ha ha ha.
Replacement is advised.
That's funny. All right, give me my buddy bot.
The Great Deliverer does it again. Much obliged.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your contribution.
Now let's deliver this guy.
He's packing.
Anonymous. Thank you. $100 likes. Cheers, cheers. Level 3. Cheers, everyone, for the gifts.
You did good, Sam. Thanks to you, that porter's still breathing. We've also managed to complete a working prototype for a new type of autonomous delivery bot. Feel free to fabricate one for yourself. Be advised, however, that you can only have a single unit active in a given region.
Here he is, the legend. Buddy bots are ambulatory robots that operate within the chiral network. Right, that's right. They can't go outside the network. That might be a pain in the balls in this run if I'm not, like, doing everything, hooking everyone up. They have a number of different modes, including follow mode, in which they follow Sam around, and deliver mode, in which they automatically deliver cargo to its destination. You can switch between modes at any time by selecting the Buddy Bots icon on your cufflinks map.
Thanks.
Rizal with the 56, thank you. Look at those junky legs. I just love his animations. Oh, look at him go!
Replacement is advised.
Although sometimes it looks like he doesn't really have control of his body, the way his head will track you no matter where he's running. Maybe, well, no, he doesn't always track you, but he's just kind of funny looking.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Let's go.
You can try and piss on BuddyBot. He doesn't like it.
Thanks.
Anonymous with the gift sub as well. Thank you. Yeah, you can ride BuddyBot as well. If you choose to do this while you're making deliveries, it's funny. They don't allow you to get an S rank. You're not allowed to get an S rank because you're lazy.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
But yeah, if you're trying to min-max your deliveries in this game and do as much as possible, he's pretty handy because he's extra cargo space. He's pretty good at navigating the terrain around here too. There are a few places he struggles to get to, but he's pretty damn good.
It's not so bad.
At traversing the environment overall. He struggles with the mountains. I don't think he can get up to the Elder, but most of the places along this stretch, he's pretty good with. How much weight can he hold? Quite a bit. Like, he'll allow you to bring a couple of extra deliveries on your runs. You know, like if you're filling up the truck with 1 million deliveries and you need a bit of extra space to bring a couple more, BuddyBot will be your man. I got great use out of him when I went through the director's cut last time.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
You can't hook up any floating carriers to him. No, that would be crazy. Then you'd really be able to go on. Then you'd really be able to take huge loads out with you. Okay, building materials. Delivery. Way station north of Mountain Knot City. This is our next main delivery. Let's get to this one. We barely made any main progress today. Yeah, I think I'll take a truck. Actually, oh, hold on. We can just take what we have in the garage. I'll take a couple of PCCs. Oh. Cheers, Dropix. Yeah, let's just stick all that stuff in there. Might be better off with a speed skeleton if I'm taking all this stuff up to that guy.
Order assigned.
Okay. Okay, let's hit the road.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement.
I'm just gonna let BuddyBot follow me. Even though we don't really need him here, let's just let him follow and see how he gets along. He might struggle a bit more here, actually, compared to our playthrough last time when we had the roads built. I think he might still do well here, though. Let's see how he fares. What does the bot do in combat situations? I think he just gets his ass handed to him in combat situations. I'm not sure if he even tries to fight back. So I don't remember really experimenting with him in combat situations, like in mule camps. Maybe we could do that later on. See how he gets on. You can destroy him here yourself as well if you run him over. Okay, we'll go back over this way. Okay, I wish you all the best, BuddyBot. I'm leaving this in your hands. Have we been up the mountains yet? Not yet. We're on the way.
Someone's happy.
Okay. Probably ease up on the battery a bit here. Mrs. Tattooed, are you asking me what my favorite part of the game is? Probably the overall Chapter 3 experience, gameplay-wise. When you open up this big stretch, managing all the deliveries and everything in this stretch. Especially if you're going full try-hard and you're trying to 5-star everyone and min-max your deliveries. You know, trying to do as much as possible with your time along this stretch is pretty fun. That's my favorite part of the game. I guess the Chapter 3, Chapter 4 experience along this stretch. And I guess on my first playthrough, that was probably the most fun section for me too, but in a different way. You know, just getting to grips with the game and getting an understanding of how it all worked. Seeing roads appear for the first time and wondering how all that shit worked. It was just kind of fun navigating through this whole part of the game on a first playthrough. And then a different kind of fun on a second playthrough when you're trying to, like, do as much as possible and manage your time as efficiently as possible. Getting the most out of my pal BuddyBot. Yeah, BuddyBot isn't going to be able to come here because this is off the chiral network at the moment. So he's going to go back to the most recent distro center. Okay, I'll take this stuff. Oh, boots. We should be okay. I think we get this guy onto the network here, and then we can fabricate some more. Buddy bots can't follow Sam outside the chiral network. Yeah. You will see birds occasionally, but that's about it. But yeah, the timefall. In the opening to the game, you see timefall instantly kill all this wildlife. The deer. You see some deer escaping at the start of the game. Some deer getting killed trying to escape the timefall. The only deer in the game. That was the final deer. But you will see some birds in certain areas.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh, what? I misunderstood. I did take on the next main order, didn't I? The next main order wasn't here? Oh. Redeploy cargo. Yeah, I did take on this order. Isn't the front door? Oh my god. I was wondering what the hell was going on.
Delivering cargo.
Oh, you must be Sam Bridges. That one-man expedition team? We may be cut off up here, but word still travels. We've heard all about the Great Deliverer, the BT Buster, the terrorist, stopper.
Shut up.
I'm still working on that last one. Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man. So, what you got for us? Whoa, incredible. This will be a huge help. Thanks. You're not gonna even recognize the way station when we're through.
Alright, hook me up. I'm an elite mover. Few porters can claim to be as reliable as you. Keep up the good work.
Alright. All we need now is to get jacked into the network. Am I right?
All right. One more region hooked up. Oh, this guy has the armor plates. I might want to deliver to him a few times to get the leveled up plates for the cliff fights. Non-lethal assault rifles. The history of the Threedogg.
Man, it sure feels good to be part of the UCA for real. We've been literally marooned on an island for way too long. I can't wait to reconnect with everyone at HQ. Patching up this place is gonna take some work, but I'm feeling revved up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down. Thanks, Sam. And good luck out there. Not that you need it. You're gonna hit the West Coast before you know it.
Good work, Sam. Next, you need to extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now'd be a damn good time to do it, too, as they just sent out an SOS call. Info's still coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Good work. New order available.
Gold
Please
plates
access
for Cliff are
delivery terminal
huge.
For further information.
Yeah, you really benefit from having the high-level stuff for the cliff fights on very hard. I remember that last time, the high-level weapons, the rocket launchers for the last fight. One cool thing about the armor plates that I like as well, or at least I think it works like this, is that they don't just serve as like a standard defense buff, like where you have the plates equipped and, you know, you'll take a percentage less damage with every hit you take. Like the shots actually have to hit the plates. You know, the shots will still hit random parts of your body. And if they hit the parts of your body that don't have the plates attached, you'll take standard damage. So, like, sometimes if the shots are coming from that direction and you have your back turned, you'll still take a load of hits. Right? Because the plates will be attached to your legs and your arms. But if your legs and arms are faced in the direction of the shots, you know, there'll be a higher chance that the shots will hit the plates. I think it works like that anyway. I remember noticing it. You know, I remember looking at it last time during the cliff fights. Like, I stopped to pay attention to it. Like, you can see the individual bullets hitting the plates. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but I don't think so. Yeah, you don't get a force field. You don't just get a standard damage debuff. It's still like there's this random element to it. Where you'll still take big damage from some of the shots. It's just there'll be... You know, some of the shots will hit the armor, some of them won't. And I think you can kind of use regular packages as armor in this way. So you know how you can hook packages up to those points where you attach the armor? And I think sometimes the regular packages can even serve as armor. Not very good armor. Okay, urgent. Blood delivery to Distro Center north of Mountain Knot. An accident has occurred at the distribution center north of Mountain Knot City, and one of the staff has been badly wounded. You need to get some blood to him within 40 minutes. Be sure to connect the facility to the chiral network while you're there.
That's armor for your shoulders and legs. The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it. You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
I think we'll be okay without armor for now.
Remember, Sam, when the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all. Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
I think I'll go on foot here. all that stuff in my truck down there that I want as well, though.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Keep on keeping on.
Lethal weapons are not encouraged against normal human enemies. Because if you kill someone, you'll have to take them to the incinerator afterwards, which is a pain in the ass. So you're heavily incentivized to knock people out instead of kill them. You're only really going to want to use lethal weapons against Cliff's people. And even then, if you can, you'll probably want to use anti-BT stuff instead. Fuck. Where did I park this truck? The game can be pretty lenient with the driving. Yeah, you can ram into them pretty hard and still leave them unconscious. But you need to be kind of careful with it too. I still have my dick equipped. Put that away. It takes a while for them to turn into a BT, a dead body. You can stop and look at it happen in real time, but it takes a while. I think sometimes you might be able to get away with it, like if you leave them in a certain... Like if you leave the dead body in a certain spot, maybe it'll never trigger a game over. My god, I left the truck a ways away here. We don't have much juice here either.
Whoa. That was close.
Okay. Oh, I still have the speed skeleton in the back. I might switch to that. Buddy bot, buddy bot, have mercy on me, have mercy on my bot. Even when my bot runs cold, have mercy on me. Buddy bot, buddy bot. The two boys taking shelter there. Yeah, we're gonna be outside the network. Oh wait, no! Hopefully I have a PCC. Might get a bit more juice out of this thing. Okay, let's see what we have here. Nice. Give it another charge.
Now then. Battery's dead.
I know.
Construction complete.
You want to get going, don't you?
The level 1 generators take their time. There we go. That'll do.
Full charge.
Good morning, Sam.
That way is closer to a terrorist camp. So I think I'll go up this way, even though that might be an easier path. Aliens. Hold on one sec, guys. Hey, it's actually not too bad even without the road here, if you know where you're going. Untouched land here. This place is yet to be conquered.
Out of juice.
Speed skeleton. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Nice! Still some juice in the speed skeleton as well. That worked out pretty nicely. Take it easy. Ooh, those boots. We're out.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills. Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really. I hear the chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? I hope so. Give it a try, huh?
All right. One more region added. I think we might switch over and do some Half-Life next. I feel like this might be a good place to end it for today. Do a nice big chunk of Half-Life 2. Yeah, it's almost 7:30 here, so if we start soon, it'll give me like a good 5-hour session to start off with. Mods? No.
It worked? Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info.
No mods for a first
If we
playthrough.
run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough. All right, Sam. There aren't any more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Was there a recent update as well? Yeah. Back to the beach.
Amelie!
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Edgenaught City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished...
Yeah, but where's the
Kipu?
Kipu?
East together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Always scheming. All right, guys. We'll do the usual. We'll have a little bit of a reset. I might order some food. I really should have stocked up the fridge today. I'm gonna have to order another delivery. Gonna have to call up Sam. Yeah, well, I'll put out some new notifications, change the title, all that stuff. We'll get started with some Half-Life 2. Give me a second here. I'll play some tunes. You know, 10 or 15 minute break, something like that. We'll get started.